What you are about to learn can change your life. These ideas, insights, and strategies have been the springboards to financial success for millions of men and women from every walk of life. Success secret number 11. Be impeccably honest with yourself and others. Perhaps the most valued and respected quality you can develop is a reputation for absolute integrity. Be perfectly honest in everything you do and in every transaction and activity. Never compromise your integrity for anything. Remember that your word is your bond, and your honor is everything when it comes to business. All successful business is based on trust. Your success in becoming a self-made millionaire will be solely determined by the number of people who trust you and who are willing to work for you, give you credit, lend you money, buy your products and services, and help you out during the difficult times. Your character is the most important thing that you develop in your entire life, and your character is based on your reputation for integrity. The first part of integrity is to be true to yourself in all things. Be true to the very best that is in you. Being true to yourself means doing what you do in an excellent fashion. Integrity is demonstrated internally by personal honesty and externally by quality work. Then, be true to the other people in your life. Live in truth with everyone. Never do or say anything that you do not believe to be right and good and honest. Refuse to compromise your integrity for anything. Always live up to the very best that you know. Here is a question for you to ask and answer on a regular basis. What kind of a world would my world be if everyone in it was just like me? This question forces you to set high standards for yourself and keep raising the bar. Act as though your every word and action were to become a universal law. Carry yourself as though everyone were watching you and patterning their behavior after yours. And, when in doubt, always do the right thing, whatever it is and whatever it costs. Success secret number 12. Set priorities on your activities and concentrate single-mindedly on one thing at a time. This is the key formula for high levels of productivity and performance and for becoming a self-made millionaire. By setting priorities and concentrating, you can accomplish virtually anything you want in life. This simple strategy has been the primary reason for high income, wealth creation, and financial independence for thousands and even millions of people. Your ability to determine your highest priority and then to work on that high priority until it is completed is the primary test and measure of willpower, self-discipline, and personal character. It's the hardest thing to do, but also the most important thing if you want to be a big success. Here's the formula for high productivity. Begin by making a list of everything you have to do before you begin. Set priorities on your list by asking yourself these 4 questions over and over. Question number 1 is, what are my highest value activities? What is it that you do that is more valuable than anything else to your work and to your business? Question number 2 is, why am I on the payroll? What exactly have you been hired to accomplish? Focus on results, not activities. Question number 3 is this. What can I and only I do that if done well will make a real difference? This is something that only you can do. If you don't do it, it won't get done. But if you do it and you do it well, it can make a significant difference in your business or your personal life. What is it? Question number 4 is this. What is the most valuable use of my time right now? There's only one answer to this question at any time. Your ability to determine the single most valuable use of your time and then to start in on that task is the key to high productivity and financial success. Finally, commit yourself to working single-mindedly on one task, the most important task, and staying with it until it is 100% complete. Persevere without diversion or distraction. Push yourself to keep working at the job until it's done. The good news is that by continually setting priorities and concentrating on your highest value tasks, you soon develop the habit of high performance. This habit will then become automatic and will virtually guarantee you great success in life. This one habit alone can make you a millionaire. Success secret number 13. Develop a reputation for speed and dependability. Time is the currency of the 21st century. Everyone today is in a tremendous hurry. Customers who did not even know that they wanted a product or service now want it yesterday. People are less and less patient for anything. Loyal customers will change suppliers overnight if someone else can serve them faster than the people they are currently dealing with. Instant gratification, as they say, is no longer fast enough. Your job is to develop a reputation for speed. Develop a sense of urgency. Develop a bias for action. Move fast on opportunities. Move fast when people want or need something. Move quickly when you see something that needs to be done. When your customer or your boss asks you to do something, drop everything else and do it so fast that they're amazed. You've heard it said that whenever you want to get something done, give it to a busy man or woman. People who have a reputation for moving quickly attract more and more opportunities and possibilities to them. They get more and more chances to do more and more things faster than other people who just do the job when they get around to it. When you can combine your ability to determine your highest priority task with a commitment to getting it done quickly and well, you will find yourself moving to the front. More doors and opportunities will open for you than you can even imagine today. Success secret number 14. Be prepared to climb from peak to peak in your life and in your career. Just as a mountain climber who has reached one peak must go down into the valley to climb to another peak, your life will be the same. Your life and career will be a series of ups and downs. As they say, life is 2 steps forward and 1 step back. All of business life is cycles and trends. There are up cycles and down cycles. There are trends in business that can often lead to a complete change in the industry. We see this today with the internet and the expansion of technology in all directions, changing many of our fixed ideas and beliefs about the way business is done. Develop long-time perspective. Take the long view in everything you do. Plan 2, 3, 4, and 5 years into the future, and don't allow yourself to get onto an emotional roller coaster with the short-term ups and downs of daily life. Keep reminding yourself that everything in your life goes in cycles and trends. Be calm, confident, and relaxed with short-term fluctuations in your fortune. When you have clear goals and plans that you are working on every day, the general trend line of your life will tend to be onward and upward over the years. Success secret number 15. Practice self-discipline in all things. This is the most important single quality for success in life and for becoming a self-made millionaire. If you can discipline yourself to do what you should do, when you should do it, whether you feel like it or not, your success is virtually guaranteed. The key to becoming a self-made millionaire is long-time perspective combined with an ability to delay gratification in the short term. The key to becoming a self-made millionaire is your ability to set a long-term financial goal of becoming wealthy and then to discipline yourself every single day and with every single expenditure to do only those things that will guarantee that you ultimately achieve your long-term goal. Self-discipline means self-mastery, self-control, self-responsibility, and self-direction. The difference between successful people and failures is that successful people make a habit of doing the things that failures do not like to do. And what are those things? Well, the things that failures don't like to do are the same things that successful people don't like to do either. But successful people do them anyway because they realize that these are the prices that they must pay for the success that they desire. Successful people are more concerned with pleasing results. Failures are more concerned with pleasing methods. Successful people do things that are goal-achieving. Unsuccessful people do things that are tension-relieving. Successful people do the things that are hard and necessary and important. Unsuccessful people, on the other hand, prefer to do the things that are fun and easy and which give immediate enjoyment. The good news is that every act of self-discipline strengthens your other disciplines as well. And every time you practice self-discipline, your self-esteem goes up. You like and respect yourself even more. And the more you practice discipline in small things, the more capable you become of the great disciplines in the great opportunities and experiences and challenges of life. Remember, everything in life is a test. Every day, every hour, and sometimes every minute, you are taking a test of self-mastery, self-control, and self-discipline. The test is to see whether you can make yourself do the things that are most important and stay with them until they are complete. The test is whether or not you can keep your mind on what you want and where you're going, rather than thinking about things you don't want or problems that you've had in the past. When you pass the test, you move on to the next grade. And as long as you keep passing the tests, you keep moving onward and upward in your life. Success secret number 16. Unlock your inborn creativity. Here is some more good news. You are a potential genius. You are smarter than you have ever imagined. You have more raw brain power and creative ability than you have ever used. Your brain has 100 billion cells, each of which is connected to as many as 20,000 other cells by a complex network of ganglia and dendrites. This means that the possible combinations and permutations of cells in your brain is greater than the number of molecules in the known universe. Your ability to develop ideas to help you succeed is infinite and unlimited. This means that your ability to succeed is unlimited as well. Your creativity is stimulated by three things. 1. Intensely desired goals. 2. Pressing problems. And 3. Focused questions. The more you focus your mind on achieving your goals, solving your problems, or answering the questions of your business and personal life, the smarter you become and the faster your mind works for you in the future. Your brain, your creativity, is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger and more resilient it becomes. You can actually increase your intelligence and your IQ by disciplining yourself to think creatively all day long. And remember, creativity is just another word for improvement. Every time you come up with an idea to improve some part of your work, to find newer, better, faster, cheaper, or easier ways to accomplish a result, you are functioning at the highest levels of creativity. Success secret number 17. Get around the right people. 85% of your success in life is going to be determined by the quality of the relationships that you develop in your personal and business activities. The more people you know and who know you in a positive way, the more successful you will be and the faster you will move ahead. At virtually every turning point in your life, someone is standing there to either help you or hinder you. Successful people make a habit of building and maintaining a network of high-quality relationships throughout their lives, and as a result, they accomplish vastly more than the average person who goes home and watches television each night. Everything is relationships. Virtually all of your problems in life will come as the result of your entering into wrong relationships with the wrong people. Virtually all of your successes in life will be accompanied by great relationships with good people who help you and who you help in return. More than 90% of your success will be determined by your reference group. Your reference group is defined as the people with whom you habitually identify and associate most of the time. You are like a chameleon in that you take on the attitudes, behaviors, values, and beliefs of the people with whom you associate most of the time. If you want to be a successful person, associate with positive, successful people. Associate with people who are optimistic and happy and who have goals and are moving forward in their lives. At the same time, get away from negative, critical, complaining people. If you want to fly with the eagles, you cannot continue to scratch with the turkeys. Self-made millionaires network continually. They join their industry and trade associations. They attend every meeting and get involved with activities. They introduce themselves to people in business and social settings. They hand out their business cards and they tell people what they do. And here is one of the best strategies of all. Whenever you meet a new person, socially or in business, ask him to tell you about his business and especially to tell you what you would need to know to send a client or a customer to him or her. Then, as soon as possible, see if you cannot send some business their way. Be a go-giver rather than a go-getter. Always look for ways to put in before you start thinking of ways to take out. The very best way to network and build your relationships is to constantly look for ways to help other people to achieve their own goals. Here's the rule. The more you give of yourself without expectation of return, the more rewards that will come back to you from the most unexpected sources. Success secret number 18. Take excellent care of your physical health. We are living at the most wonderful time in human history in terms of longevity and physical fitness. You can live longer and live better today than has ever before been possible. Your goal should be to live to be 80 or 90 or 100 years old in excellent health, and you can do it if you decide to. First, set a goal to live to be at least 80 years old. Then, look at your current health habits and ask yourself whether or not the way you are living today is going to get you to the age of 80 in great shape. There are 3 keys to living a long, happy, healthy life. The first is proper weight. Set it as a goal to get your weight under control and then remain lean and fit for the rest of your life. There's a 5-word formula for weight loss and physical fitness. It is simply this: eat less and exercise more. If you can do that, you've got it made. The second key to physical fitness is proper diet. The rule for a proper diet is for you to eat better foods and fewer of them. Eat more lean source proteins, fruits, and vegetables. Eliminate desserts, soft drinks, candy, and anything else containing sugar from your life. Stop consuming extra salt and stop eating white flour products. Eat smaller portions and eat 4 or 5 times a day rather than 3 large meals. When you can take complete control of your eating habits, you'll find it easier to take control of your habits in other parts of your life as well. The third key to long life is proper exercise. This requires that you exercise approximately 200 minutes per week, or an average of 30 minutes per day. You can get all the exercise you need by going for a vigorous 30 to 60 minute walk 3 to 5 times per week. If you're really serious, you should join a health club or get some fitness equipment for your house and work out even more vigorously. The key to excellent physical health and long life is for you to set clear, specific goals for your levels of health and fitness. It is for you to make a plan and then for you to work your plan every day. This requires tremendous self-mastery, self-control, and self-discipline, but the payoff can be extraordinary. If your financial goal is to achieve a net worth in excess of $1 million, your health goal should be to live as long as possible so that you can enjoy a wonderful lifestyle with your money. Success secret number 19. Be decisive and action-oriented. One of the marks of self-made millionaires is that they think carefully and then they make decisions quickly. They discipline themselves to take action and to carry out the decisions they have made. They move fast and they get quick feedback from their actions. If they find they've made a mistake, they quickly self-correct and try something else. The key to triumph is for you to try. Successful people are decisive and they try far more things than the average person. By the law of probabilities, the law of averages, if you try far more different ways to be successful, the odds are that you will find the right way for you at the right time. Unsuccessful people, on the other hand, are indecisive. They know that they should do or stop doing certain things, but they don't have the character or the willpower to make firm decisions. As a result, they drift through life, never happy, never fulfilled, never particularly successful. They never become wealthy or achieve financial independence. They end up settling for far less than is truly possible for them. But when you become decisive and action-oriented, you shift your entire life into high gear. You get far more done in a day than the average person. You move ahead far faster than the people around you. You actually tap into a higher source of energy, enthusiasm, and motivation that fills you full of joy and exhilaration. This energy propels you forward even faster towards your goals. Ask yourself this: what one action, if I did it immediately, could have the greatest positive impact on my results? Whatever your answer is to that question at any time, just do it. Success secret number 20. Never consider the possibility of failure. The fear of failure is the greatest single obstacle to success in adult life. Note that it is not failure itself. Failure makes you stronger and more resilient and more determined. It's the fear of failure or the anticipation of failure that can paralyze you and hold you back from even trying to do the things you need to do to be a big success. A young journalist once asked Thomas J. Watson Sr., the founder of IBM, how he could be more successful faster. Watson replied with these wonderful words. He said, "If you want to be successful faster, you must double your rate of failure. Success lies on the far side of failure." Dare to go forward. Self-made millionaires are not gamblers, but they're always willing to take calculated risks in the direction of their goals to achieve greater rewards. In fact, your attitude toward risk-taking is probably the most important indicator of your readiness to become wealthy. Whenever you are faced with a risky situation, ask yourself this question: what is the worst possible thing that could happen if I go ahead? Then you should do as J. Paul Getty, the self-made oil billionaire, suggested, and make sure that whatever it is, it doesn't happen. The fact is that everyone is afraid of failure. Everyone is afraid of loss and poverty. Everyone's afraid of making a mistake and being set back. But self-made millionaires are those who consciously and deliberately face this fear and take action anyway. Ralph Waldo Emerson once wrote, "Make a habit throughout your life of doing the things you fear. If you do the thing you fear, the death of fear is certain." When you act boldly, unseen forces will come to your aid. And every act of courage increases your courage and capacity for the future. Whenever you take action in a forward direction with no guarantees of success, your fears diminish and your courage and self-confidence increases. You eventually reach the point where you are not afraid of anything. You eventually reach the point where you become unstoppable. Perhaps the best line from the movie Apollo 13 came from Eugene Kranz, head of space control at NASA, played by Ed Harris. When everyone was starting to think about losing the spacecraft and the astronauts, he pulled them all together by announcing in a loud voice that failure is not an option. Your job is to commit to becoming a self-made millionaire. Your job is to set specific goals for yourself, write them down, and work on them every day. And especially, you must continue to remind yourself in the face of all the problems and difficulties that you will experience that failure is not an option. This is the attitude that more than anything else will guarantee your long-term success and will guarantee that you become a self-made millionaire. And finally, the 21st secret of success of self-made millionaires is for you to back everything you do with the twin qualities of persistence and determination. Persistence is the iron quality of character. Persistence is to the character of man as carbon is to steel. The quality of persistence is the absolutely indispensable quality that goes hand in hand with all great success in life. And here is one of the great secrets of persistence and success. It is to program your subconscious mind for persistence well in advance of the setbacks and disappointments that you're going to have on your upward quest toward success. Resolve in advance that you will never give up, no matter what happens. When you are suddenly overwhelmed with a problem or difficulty, you don't have enough time to develop the necessary persistence and determination. But if you plan in advance for the inevitable ups and downs of life, when they come, as they will, you will be psychologically ready. You will be prepared. The courage to persist in the face of adversity and disappointment is the one quality that more than anything will guarantee your success. Your greatest personal asset can be your willingness to stay at it longer than anyone else. In fact, your persistence is your true measure of your belief in yourself and in your ability to succeed. Remember, all of life is a test. For you to succeed greatly, you must pass the persistence test. And this test is a snap quiz. It can come at you at any time, usually totally unexpectedly and out of left field. You take the persistence test whenever you are confronted with an unexpected difficulty, disappointment, setback, failure, or crisis in life. This is where you show yourself and everyone around you what you are truly made of. Epictetus, the Roman philosopher, once wrote, "Circumstances do not make the man, they merely reveal him to himself, and to others, we might add." The one thing that is inevitable in your life is the recurring crisis. If you are living a busy life, you will have a crisis every 2 or 3 months. In between these unavoidable crises will be a continuous succession of problems and difficulties. And the more things that you attempt, the bigger your goals, the more determined you are to become a self-made millionaire, the more problems and crises you will experience. The only thing you can control is how you respond to difficulties and setbacks. And the good news is this: every time you respond in a positive and constructive manner, you become stronger and better and even more capable of dealing with the next problem or crisis that comes along. Eventually, you reach a point in life where you become absolutely unstoppable. You will become like a force of nature. You will be irresistible. You will become the kind of person who never quits, no matter what the difficulty. No matter what obstacle is put in your path, you will find a way to go over it, under it, around it, or through it. You'll be like the Energizer Bunny in the television commercials. You will just keep going and going and going. Let me repeat the most important message of this entire program. It is simply this: success is predictable. Success is not a matter of luck or accident or being in the right place at the right time. Success is as predictable as the sun rising in the east and setting in the west. By practicing the principles that you have just learned, you will move to the front of the line in life. You will have an incredible advantage over people who do not know or who do not practice these techniques and strategies. You will have an advantage that will give you the winning edge for the rest of your life and your career. If you consistently and persistently do the things that other successful people do, there's nothing in the world that can stop you from becoming a big success yourself. You are the architect of your own destiny. You are the master of your own fate. You are behind the steering wheel of your own life.